Well, so the thing that I always explain to people, I wonder if you agree with me, is that in football, every yard, it's a game of accruing territory, and rugby is a game about possession. You can keep possession like as long as you want. In football, you get 4 downs, and so every impact in football, in addition to the blocking, which is just like an incredibly complicated, like all sorts of opportunities for injuries and stuff like that. But in football, all the impacts are sort of like that because the defense is trying to stop the offense from going forward, and the offense is trying to gain as many yards as they can. And in rugby, the goal is to keep possession. So like, if you're a defender, I played open side a lot, and one of my favorite things to do was like rip tackle people down. And like, yeah, I would give up like half a meter of territory, but that didn't matter because I was pulling them away from their support. Not to get too technical for, I don't know, your audiences, pulling them away from their support so I could get poach the ball from them. Right. And so like I very rarely found myself in tackling situations where I was like trying to drive somebody back alone. Right. I would often give a little bit of ground to potentially take possession. And I think frankly too that like the padding, like rugby certainly has its fair share of injuries. I don't want to pretend like it doesn't, but like the helmets and the padding, I think it's pretty widely recognized that yes, it prevents some kinds of injuries, like very, very serious injuries, but people get injured by impacts to helmets all the time, and the pads restrict movements in ways that can result in injuries too. And so that's sort of my understanding of the difference. It's kind of funny. I played rugby because my dad didn't know what it was. He's a medical doctor, and he was like, I've seen at the university hospital, and he's like, football is the incredibly dangerous sport. I don't want you to play it. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to play this other sport you don't really know anything about. And like he went to my games and he was like, he's doing the thing that I told him not to do.